to the founders and pioneers of rural electrification who, with grit, sweat, and vision, transformed rural America from the depths of despair and darkness to the splendor of hope and light. They serve as a reminder that no job is too tough if the cause is just and the people are determined. In a world of conveniences, it's hard to imagine the daily hardships of rural life before electricity. Cooking was slow and difficult on an open hearth or wood stove. Splitting wood for fuel and warmth was backbreaking work. Oil lamps needed constant attention at night. Lack of refrigeration made it challenging to safely store food. Water had to be pumped from a well and carried home. Indoor plumbing was a rarity. Between 1884 and 1904, city life in South Carolina changed forever when electric power came to Charleston, Sumter, and Columbia, and then Darlington, Hartsville, Marion, and Florence. But investor-owned utilities continued to tell rural communities that the investment was too great for these sparsely populated areas, and it was economically unfeasible to run lines into the countryside. These for-profit companies also walked away from a lending program set up by Franklin Roosevelt's Rural Electrification Act in 1935. After South Carolinians who worked on farms and fields were excluded once again by investor-owned utilities, they refused to take no for an answer. They came together and worked to organize their own electric cooperatives. They provided the ingenuity and hard labor to build systems and co-ops they could own themselves. In February 1938, our state's first electric cooperative was chartered. By December 1939, the REA had approved $100,000 loans to 4 more groups in South Carolina. One of these 4 became PD Electric. By mid-December, 95 members had paid $5 to join our co-op. And on a hot August day in 1940, the unthinkable finally happened. Power began flowing to 83 Darlington County homes and instantly transformed the lives of the very first members of PD Electric. Thanks to great perseverance by the people of the PD, belief in the future, and willingness to cooperate, rural life was no longer limited to daylight hours as electricity spread across the PD.